Honesty is the first chapter in the book of wisdom. I cannot live without books. Do you want to know who you are? Don't ask. Act. Action will delineate and define you. The man who reads nothing at all is better educated than the man who reads nothing but newspapers. Nothing can stop the man with the right mental attitude from achieving his goal. The care of human life and happiness, and not their destruction, is the first and only object of good government. When angry, count to 10 before you speak. If very angry, count to 100. I like the dreams of the future better than the history of the past. If you want something you've never had, you must be willing to do something you've never done. The price of freedom is eternal vigilance. Determine never to be idle. No person will have occasion to complain of the want of time who never loses any. In matters of style, swim with the current. In matters of principle, stand like a rock. He who permits himself to tell a lie once, finds it much easier to do it the second time. Never spend your money before you have earned it. Delay is preferable to error. A government big enough to give you everything you want is strong enough to take everything you have. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. The most valuable of all talents is that of never using two words when one will do. The art of life is the art of avoiding pain. An educated citizenry is a vital requisite for our survival as a free people. No freeman shall be debarred the use of arms. Laws and institutions must go hand in hand with the progress of the human mind. A little rebellion now and then is a good thing. I'm a great believer in luck, and I find the harder I work, the more I have of it. History, in general, only informs us of what bad government is. Walking is the best possible exercise. Whenever you do a thing, act as if all the world were watching. Rightful liberty is unobstructed action according to our will. Never put off till tomorrow what you can do today. It is neither wealth nor splendor, but tranquility and occupation, which give you happiness. To compel a man to furnish funds for the propagation of ideas he disbelieves and abhors is sinful and tyrannical. The tree of liberty must be refreshed from time to time with the blood of patriots and tyrants. On matters of style, swim with the current. On matters of principle, stand like a rock. Every generation needs a new revolution. Peace and friendship with all mankind is our wisest policy. Our liberty depends on the freedom of the press, and that cannot be limited without being lost. Truth is certainly a branch of morality, and a very important one to society. Commerce with all nations, alliance with none, should be our motto. The glow of one warm thought is to me worth more than money. Whenever the people are well informed, they can be trusted with their own government. Happiness is not being pained in body or troubled in mind. I prefer dangerous freedom over peaceful slavery. Experience hath shown that even under the best forms of government, those entrusted with power have, in time, perverted it into tyranny. Money, not morality, is the principal commerce of civilized nations. The man who fears no truths has nothing to fear from lies. The natural progress of things is for liberty to yield and government to gain ground. Do not bite at the bait of pleasure till you know there is no hook beneath it. I never considered a difference of opinion in politics, in religion, in philosophy, as cause for withdrawing from a friend. The world is indebted for all triumphs which have been gained by reason and humanity. I believe that every human mind feels pleasure in doing good to another. When injustice becomes law, resistance becomes duty. Bigotry is the disease of ignorance. It is wonderful how much may be done if we are always doing. Nothing is more certainly written in the book of fate than that these people are to be free. All tyranny needs to gain a foothold is for people of good conscience to remain silent. An honest man can feel no pleasure in the exercise of power over his fellow citizens. Whenever you are to do a thing, act as though the world were watching. The will of the people is the only legitimate foundation of any government. Educate and inform the whole mass of the people. Ignorance is preferable to error. To penetrate and dissipate these clouds of darkness, the general mind must be strengthened by education. The earth belongs to the living. He who knows nothing is closer to the truth than he whose mind is filled with falsehoods and errors. Resistance to tyranny is obedience to God. The harder the conflict, the greater the triumph. Industry, commerce, and security are the surest roads to wealth. A wise and frugal government shall leave men free to regulate their pursuits of industry and improvement. Experience demands that man is the only animal which devours his own kind. Enlighten the people generally, and tyranny and oppressions of mind and body will vanish like evil spirits at the dawn of day. Friendship is precious, not only in the shade, but in the sunshine of life.